This is Joshua Hart here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Josh Taylor here in Liverpool. Josh, really appreciate your time today, and how is everything?
I can't hear you, mate, sorry.
Just want to say thank you for your time, and how is everything?
Yeah, all good, mate. Yeah, not long finished training. Come along here to try and watch the press conference, but I've not had a chance to see any of it, doing interviews.
Obviously, a big date for yourself, May 24th, back in Scotland against Ekow Essuman. Debut at a new weight division. Talk about that first. What was the reason for moving up to 147 at this stage of your career?
Setting new goals, you know. Everybody seems to think it's because I was weight trained and all that sort of stuff, but that wasn't the case. It was just to set new goals, set new targets, and refresh my mindset, you know, back to being the hunter mentality, you know. So I'd won everything. I completed boxing, in a sense, at 140. I'd won every belt there is to win, and so it was like, okay, I'm still boiling myself down to make 140 for what reason? To win the belts back that I've already won before. So I says, nah, let's move up, let's and set new targets, and let's set about becoming a two-weight world champion.
How refreshing is it to be the hunter again and to not have that target on your back and instead chasing the targets in other people's backs? Yeah,
well, the pressure's off now. You know, the pressure and expectations off. Everybody's saying I'm finished, I'm washed up and that. So that's a little motivation to stick the middle finger up to them when I do it. So yeah, it's all adding fuel to the fire.
Eko Esien is the man opposite you in the ring on May 24th. What was it about Eko Esien that made you think, yeah, that's the man I want to have my first fight at welterweight against?
First option we got given to us, and we took it. So there was no other option. He was the one option, and I thought right away, oh, that's a good fight. So it's a tough fight for getting my beak wet at 147. That's a tough fight, and it's a fight that's going to prove if I'm good enough, if I'm big enough, if I'm strong enough to go on to do things at welterweight, you know. And Ekow's been there and done it as well. He's British Commonwealth European champion, so it is a tough fight, and I've got my hands full. He comes and gives it his all and gives everyone a tough night. So yeah, I need to be on my game.
After that rematch with Jack Catterall last year, obviously again a close fight that didn't go your way. Was there any point where you were thinking that might be it for me, or was the plan always to come up to 147 and go again?
I took a little bit of time off, you know. I've had nothing but shit for fucking 2 years on social media or wherever. Every time I put my phone on, nothing but abuse everywhere I go. Well, not in person, but online. So yeah, it was just like, that's that done now. If it comes around again, it comes around again. What's he got to offer? For the fight, apart from the trilogy, is won a piece to settle the score. Apart from that, but what's he got to offer? Is the UK's nearly man.
I mentioned obviously getting so much abuse, especially for something that isn't your fault. How did you deal with that, and how refreshing was that time off to just get away from all of it?
Yeah, a lot of it's just, you know, fuck you. Fuck me, fuck you. You know, so that's the kind of character I am. You know, if somebody's going to give you abuse, I'll give it back, and if they don't like it, fuck you. That's it.
Obviously, next fight back at home, how excited are you to be back in front of your home people and be able to perform for them once again? Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. It's been a while since I've been back, you know, and it's good to get a show in Scotland because it gives all the young lads a chance, the talent, the Scottish talent, to showcase their skills on a big stage, because we get starved for it up the road. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And we can see how well respected you are and looked up to in Scotland. Listening to that press conference for the launch of the fight against Ekow, so much respect given to name, people comparing you and putting you in the same bracket as legends like Ken Buchanan, which is that's an honour on its own right. How nice was that to go there and receive so much respect and love from your fellow countrymen? Yeah,
it's good, and it's good that I'm sort of setting an example, or, you know, setting a target for the younger lads coming through, you know, and it's not like it's so far unreached. You know, I achieved it, so they can achieve it. You know, it's not like I need to be some special guy from over the pond somewhere in the special gym to achieve it. You know, like I come from a working class background in a sort of area where there's really nothing going on. You know, so if I can do it, any of these guys can do it too. So it's good that I can inspire the younger guys coming through.
May 24th, what happens when you face Ekow Essuman?
Just a win for me, just a win, you know, and that's all I'm focusing on, getting the win and looking good doing it.
What did you make of Ekow's fights last year? 2 Fight of the Year contenders from him. How impressed you with them? And it shows the serious set of balls that he's got in him.
Yeah, he's got a massive set of balls on him. You know, he gets called the engine, and he gives everyone a tough night. You know, and I'm expecting a tough night myself. So if I'm not on my A game, it's going to be a very hard night. So yeah, I need to be on point for this fight. So I'm looking forward to it.
Just want to quickly pick your brains on a few of the big topics. We see May 2nd, Times Square, 3 fights, all taking place at your old weight class. What do you make of that idea and prospect, first of all, of a big box event but in the middle of Times Square? It's something new, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. It's brilliant. It's something new and it's something different. So yeah, I think it's fantastic.
How do you see the fights playing out? We've got Devin, Haney and Ryan Garcia in tough fights, but not against each other. Do you think it just leads to a big rematch between those two?
I think. Well, I thought, is that fight been made?
They're against two other people on this card, and it seems that the plan is to make a rematch.
Come through, then that one gets made. Yeah, I think Ryan Garcia does it again.
Obviously, because it looks like they're both coming up to welterweight as well. Do you think?
Moving the welterweight?
It looks like it.
Well, yeah, I think Ryan Garcia does it again. I think he's just too quick for him.
Eubank Ben obviously took the world by storm recently. Big egg slap gone viral. What did you make of seeing that type of stuff, first of all?
Well, I just thought it's entertainment, you know, it's show business, and I thought it was a good one. To be fair.
What do you make of the £100,000 fine for the egg slap? Do you think it's a bit harsh?
A bit hefty, yeah. It's a hefty fine, but what can you do? It is what it is.
I mean, Eubank said it's worth every penny, so clearly it doesn't matter to him, does it?
Yeah, well, he's got a lot of money himself, so I don't think it matters, but I think it is a hefty fine. For hitting someone with an egg, you know, it's not as if he's glassed them or anything like that. It was no danger of injuring him. You know, he never punched him or anything. He just sort of smashed an egg over his face. So yeah, I thought it was a bit hefty, but it is what it is.
How do you see the fight playing out from April 26th?
I'm not sure. You know, I'm kind of half on the fence. You know, but again, I just think Eubank's been in with the better opposition, and he's only lost to the top guys in the world. So yeah, I think he's been in with the better opposition, and he's been tested and proven at world level a couple of times. So I'm kind of edging towards Eubank. But again, the fresh and the youthfulness is with Ben. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Just last, obviously, do you feel that rehydration clause for Eubank, how big of an impact is that for him, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a little bit heavy as well. You know, I don't know how much weight sort of Eubank puts on after the weigh-ins. Sorry, generally I don't know how much he puts back on, but to limit him to only, I think it was only £8 or something.
I think he's got a £10 cap.
The IBF one, yeah. So again, it is what it is. You know, if it was for the IBF title, that's what it would be. So yeah, you can't grumble too much at it.
Well, Josh, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for your time. Best of luck on May 24th. Cheers. Thank you very much, Josh.